turns on the couch again and again and again. You belong to me, but you think so.
So today I'm excited to welcome Alba James to Totally Music, who's joined me to chat about her musical career. Alba, welcome to Totally Music. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Thank you so much for having me. So I'm Alba. I'm turning 27 in 4 days. And originally I come from France. I've been doing music for quite a few years. I come from a very musical family. And I'm currently in Sweden. And yeah, I spend my time reading books and writing poetry and making coffee.
I'm excited to have you on. So what got you into music?
What got me into music? So yeah, my family is very musical, so I think it kind of felt like I joined a current of music. I just carried on swimming with the fishes. Every single member of my family is into a different instrument and a different genre. So my mom's really into jazz, my dad into new wave, and it's, I don't know, we all developed a little bit our own kind of taste in music, so it was always a very creative space. It felt really nice.
Nice. So for anyone who hasn't heard your music, how would you describe it?
That's a hard question. I guess it's like I don't know, it's like a warm hug from the soil. I don't know, it's like when you lay down on a patch of grass in a clearing that has just like the right amount of sunlight and shadow, and you just lay there, you look up at the sky and you feel like really small but also very safe because you're still very grounded, but it's also, I don't know, you think about your own mortality but in a safe way, I guess. I think there is a lot of melancholy in what I write, but it's okay. I guess we're all together in it.
I love that description. That's really nice.
Thank you.
So you've recently just released your new single, You Belong to Me. Would you like to tell us about it?
So You Belong to Me, it's a song that I wrote from a dream that I had some years ago. In that dream, I was sitting on the couch of the house that I was renting at the time. And in that house, the front door, the couch was like right across the front door. And in the dream, the door was wide open. It was a very sunny day, beautiful. And yet, in the dream, I was rocking myself back and forth, feeling very, very, very distressed because my lover wasn't here. And I was keeping on repeating to myself, he's gonna come back because he loves me. He has to. All of his stuff are still here. He has to come back. And I started writing the song from that point of view.
Yeah.
And then it's only when I started imagining the music video that was gonna come with it some years after I wrote the song, that I started taking a little bit of a step back and really thinking about what it meant. And in this like alternative version of myself, of this alternative universe, I wasn't doing anything. But I guess when you look at the bigger picture, it's not a normal reaction, and you start asking yourself what really happened to the lover of the story. And the words that came to me in the dream, you belong to me, it's very obsessive, it's very mad, and you don't really know why that character keeps on repeating that. And then I imagined with the director of photography for the music video what it could actually mean, and we created a bit of a storyline with the mask in the music video, where the ultimate act of possession is actually becoming, or like eating, literally entombing somebody with your own being, and like becoming your lover. And so at the end of the music video, the mask, which was previously on the partner, is now on the main character. It's it doesn't have to be that deep. It's just a song, but it's fun to imagine. Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of a cozy folk orchestral song with very much baggage, and it's, I don't know. I thought it was fun to write about the mystery of a missing lover.
That's interesting. So what are your favourite set of lyrics from the song and why?
That's a good question. I guess in the second verse, it goes along the line of I haven't heard from you since March, and in this universe it makes sense because it's a character that's just waiting and becoming crazy, not knowing what happened. In reality, can you imagine not calling the police for 6 months when your partner is actually gone missing? Because I know that I've written that song like at the end of the summer some years ago. Between March and August, it's really deranged and unhinged, and I like it.
So how did you come up with the artwork for the song?
I think it kind of came when we started filming the music video. It was kind of a funny setup to have an electrical appliance next to a bathtub, so the telephone next to the bathtub. It's dark, I'm sorry. But I don't know. I think it was in the moment when we were shooting. It was fun.
So what's one thing you've learned during the creation of the song that will help you in the future?
I think that the more people you involve in a project, the better the project is. Because I used to do a lot of things very much on my own. I do my own recordings and mixing and stuff. But it's way more fun to work with others that have actually a real knowledge about their art and their technique, and working with, well, somebody who really knows how to shoot a music video. It was so much fun, and I really want in the future to be working with more music producers and musicians and songwriters, because I think music is something that's made to be shared. And yeah, it would be really nice to have people working on projects. Yeah.
Nice. So what would you say is the greatest strength as an artist?
I don't think I have strength. I only have things to learn. I don't know. My self-deprecating sense of humor. I don't know. I can tell you what notes a creaking door makes.
Gosh.
My best party trick. I don't know.
So what are your favourite venues to perform at and why?
I haven't performed in that many places yet. But the few that I've performed in, it was like, I really like places that have a natural reverb, like churches. And I also played in like a few spaces that were like city halls and things like that have a really high roof. And I think that, yeah, natural reverb is very ethereal and otherworldly to me, and it's very lovely to not have to actually mic up, to not have any microphones, any electronics. It feels like a very ancient way of playing music.
So finally, what's next for you?
I have no idea. Right now, I'm working in a cafe as a barista, so I think I'll be working on my latte art. I'll be reading James Joyce and writing poems about bees. I have a few concerts coming up. One on Friday, and I'm doing like a little festival in the summer with some friends from school, and I'm part of like a studio in the city that I work in, so it's like full of music producers that actually know what they're doing, and it would be really nice to be working on some projects with them. We already started like recording some stuff, so I think I'll try to perform live as much as possible because I think it's also one of the funniest part of being a musician, and yeah. Hopefully a longer album project is in the making. That'd be really cool.
Sounds good. So a massive thank you, Alba, for joining me on Totally Music. If anyone would like to check out Alba's music, I'll leave all the links in the description below for you. But thank you.
I think so. You belong to me, don't you? Tell me it's true.